G'day, it's Phil here. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be looking through $1 coins, looking for commemorative coins, rare coins and coins worth more than face value. Again, I've got my 3 $1 collection books here, already partly filled with the commemoratives we've found so far. First of all, the Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 2. Only waiting for the letter T for Tim Tam on that one. I've been waiting on that one for quite some time. Can't find it in circulation, which is the only way that I put them into the books. Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 3, we need D, we need L, and we need Z for Zebra Finch. They're getting quite hard to find as well, especially those 3 or so letters. But this is the book that we come to see, the $1 collection book. We've got our commemoratives that we've found so far up until the 2021 donation dollar. We have the Qantas Centenary, we have a full set of dinos. But we're just looking for the changeover coin in the 100 years of Anzac from 2017. The 2017 Anzac coin is a bit of a pain because I see other noodlers getting them regularly and quite often, and it's been quite a while. It's just a bit annoying. The changeover coin, you expect that to be few and far between, so I'm not too fussed about that as yet. It's only a few hunts in, so that's not such a big deal, but I would have thought that I would have found a 17 Anzac by now. Here we have our first commemorative coin. It's the Centenary of Girl Guiding from 2010. And let's pull in a little bit. We've already started the hunt, so I will again sort of say that is the standard $1 coin design, the Mob of Ruse. And I'll look through all of those at the end, looking for errors and any of low mintage years. And additionally, looking for changeover coins because I don't always flick them around. Here we have the second commemorative coin, the Centenary of Commonwealth Age Pension from 2009, and that is classed as a common commemorative, so it'll go up on a row that I call the top row. And then when I find something that's a keeper for my collection or is worth more than face value, I put it on the bottom row. Here's the International Year of Older Persons from 1999. Sometimes that coin has a rotation, slight rotation, not this time though. The International Year of Peace from 1986, the very first commemorative coin in the $1 series. And here we have a Centenary Federation from 2001, and we check that for rotation as well because that definitely has a lot of coins with rotation errors on them. And that is our first roll. And we're on to the second roll. And so when I go through the Mob of Ruse, the years that I look for low mintage is 1987, 89, 1990, 91, 2007 and 2012, for years where there was no $1 coin put into circulation. And here we have a 1993 Landcare Australia. We check that one sometimes for a error where there's a bit of cud, where the die has degraded and it gets a little bit of extra metal. Here we have 2008 Centenary of Scouting, another common commemorative, and we should be able to get one more on that top row. Yep, and there we have it, the 2011 CHOGM coin for the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in Perth, Australia, 2011, and that will complete the top row. We continue on through the Mob of Ruse. There's a 2002, and that is the year of the Outback. Put that on that side. And then we have our first 100 Years of Anzac. The series ran from 2014 to 2018 exclusively, or inclusively. And the 2014 was the... Oh, look at that. Oh, excellent. 100 Years of Anzac, 2017. 2014 was the most highly minted, but 2017 was a low mintage year of that. And what was it for that year? 1.9 million. So yes, low mintage coin, 1.9, and it's a coin for the book, so that's definitely a keeper, and that will go on the bottom row. And finally, I feel like I'm achieving something because I've got one for the book. So there you go. So now, oh, there's a 2000. We checked the 2000. Oh no, it's 2006. I thought it was a 2000. My bad eyes. The next common commemorative is the Peace Coin, the Dancing Man, from the 60th anniversary of the end of World War II in 2005. Then we have a few Mob of Ruse. And that's it. So yes, finally feel like I'm getting the book done. Now we're on the changeover coin, which means probably from the next hunt or the hunt after that, we're going to start doing slower hunts at checking both sides so that we can make sure that we see the changeover as it comes up. These changeovers are hard to spot because the commemorative side is on the obverse side. What is going on with that? What is that coin there? Is it just a problematic coin? Yes, it is a problematic coin that has, looks like it's been to the moon and back. That is, yuck. Put that to the side. Oh. So this week, still no coin news. Unfortunately, as at the time of recording, the $1 Creatures of the Deep should be out by now. I may or may not have it and have done something about it, but yes, that's about the only new things going on. There's a 2014 100 Years of Anzac. That's the highest mint of those, and that will go with the common commemoratives. There's a 2002 Year of the Outback, which we have already got one of today. Another Dancing Man. So no real coin news as at the recording. That's not to say there isn't any other coin news. I've got coin news of a personal level, but I might talk about that a little bit later on. Sizzle it up. Keep you enthralled. But otherwise, we are just looking now for the changeover coin. There is, for the first time today, we see the Sir Henry Parkes, the father of Federation, from 1996. Very common coin there. Another International Year of Older Persons, if I can get it the right way up. And for the first time today, we have the centenary of women's suffrage in 2003. And there's a 2016, but it's not a changeover, and a Year of the Outback. So on to the third roll now, or sorry, fourth roll now. Got a fair number of common commemoratives and one keeper. We might speed things up a little bit, and only stop when we have something of any note, and then another one. And then I will, at the end, I'll talk to you about the coin news that I have personally. What is this? Another dug out of the chalk. That's a 2014 100 Years of Anzac. That's not going to touch anything on the front counter here, that's for sure. And then we have another one of those, age pension. Ooh. So let's speed things up. And there, for the first time, we have a 1988 bicentennial celebration coin from Australia's 200th birthday, Australia's bicentennial. And there, for the first time today, we have the Sir Charles Kingsford Smith from 1997. And there, for the first time today, we have the Outback Australia from 2007, celebrating the Australia Pacific Economic Cooperation. Cooperation. And there we have, finally, another keeper for today. The Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 1, a Q for Quokka from 2019. That cute marsupial animal. And there, for the first time today, we have a 2016 100 Years of Anzac, which is also a low minted coin. It's 2.19 million. So that'll also go into my collection as a keeper. And then we have a 2021 coin, which will be something, and it's D for Dingo for the Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 2. T for Tim Tam is what I need for the Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 2. So that is a keeper for the collection, but not necessarily for the book. I'll get there eventually. I do have some T for Tim Tams in the collection. People out of the kindness of their heart have sent it to me in the mail, but as I've said before, and I'll say again, I very much appreciate people sending me mail to the GPO box, but not for the collection books. I'd like to make the collection books out of coins that I can find in circulation. It's a 2014 Mob of Ruse. I hold that as a high mintage coin. It's not what the Royal Australian Mint website says, but if you look at the annual reports, or if you look at the Renix guide, which is the guide to values and prices, that says that is a high mintage coin of 6 or so million, 6.2 million, and I don't keep those, even though the website for the Royal Australian Mint says it's a low minted coin. And there we have another 2022 coin. What's it going to be? It's a J for Jumbuck from the Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 3, 2022. J for Jumbuck. It's not what we need. I think we need D, L, and Z. So. And there's another 2021. Going to be something. Let's hope it's a T. Let's wish a T. Oh no, it is the 30 years of Wiggles, 1991 to 2021. So that is the original cast of the Wiggles, and that's a not intended for circulation $1 coin. That is a great find. I haven't seen an NIFC, not intended for circulation coin, in one of my hunts for a little while yet, which makes it all the more poignant for me. It's been a while. It's very nice coin that. Oh, and look at that, another Great Aussie Coin Hunt #1 coin, the O for Outback, 2019. We are getting quite the row of keepers down the bottom there. And there we have a donation dollar. What year is it going to be from? 2020. So that's the first year of the donation dollars. There's a very large number of those, and with the 2020 donation dollars, I do throw them back into circulation via a charity portal, some sort of drop-off or a charity tin, usually at my local supermarket or mall, because that's how they're supposed to circulate around the economy. So I did keep a few of those in really good condition, and all the rest, they all go back into the charity that they were destined for. And now we're on the last roll. I forgot to say that. We're really actually nearly at the dead end of the last roll. So it's been a pretty good hunt, in my opinion. Haven't found the changeover, but I haven't gone through all of the Mob of Rouge yet, which I will do in a very short period of time. There you have it. What's that? 3, 6, 8 keepers all up. Very nice. So I'll be back in a second after I go through all the Mob of Rouge with anything of any note and a bit of a story for you. Back in a sec. Well, I'm back. Unfortunately, nothing of any note amongst the Mob of Rouge. So let's quickly go through the haul for today, what we have for the collection. So we have the donation dollar from 2020, which will go back into a charity pot or charity donation. That's one for today. We've got O for Outback from the Great Aussie Coin Hunt #1 from 2019. We'll go through the high minted ones first. We've got the J for the Jumbuck from 2022 Great Aussie Coin Hunt #3. That's the nice find. We've got another Great Aussie Coin Hunt, a D for Dingo from the Great Aussie Coin Hunt #2 from 2021. That's the only one from 2021. And we have a Q for Quokka from the Great Australian Coin Hunt #1 2019. So two of those from the Great Aussie Coin Hunt #1. We have a 100 Years of Anzac from 2016, the lower minted The Spirit Lives series, and one for the book, 2017 100 Years of Anzac, the one that we've been waiting for quite some time. So I'll pull the book into frame, pull out the placeholder, and we will place in the 100 Years of Anzac. So that only leaves now the changeover coin, as is per usual. There we have all the coins up to and including the 2021 donation dollar. That only leaves this coin and a story, which is probably wondering where's the coin that was on the screenshot at the start, and I'll get to that. So here we have a not intended for circulation 30 Years of the Wiggles, the original cast from 1991, from 2021, 30 years later. The other coin that is in that set, the Wiggle set, is the big red car with the 2021 cast. So that's the difference between the two non-intended for circulation coins. And talking of non-intended for circulation coins, My brother, as you probably know, all of my family pretty much know that I collect coins and noodle for coins, and they help me out. My brother collects coins like I do up in Brisbane. I've got two other brothers. One of them's down here in Melbourne, and he's a labourer. And I gave him one of these, which is a Royal Reserve Bank of Australia calico bag, and he puts his change in it. And every 3 or 4 months, he brings me the bag, and I noodle through it. And this time, I saw him on the weekend. And this time, I've got a few keepers from him. So I go through the main keepers. There was only one coloured coin. He had about 70, 80 bucks worth of coins, and there was only one coloured coin. It's a 2020 Australian Olympic team striving. He had a V for Vegemite coin from the Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 1. So that'll go with my other Great Aussie Coin Hunts. He had a couple of world coins. We had it's a 2 pacer from India. It's a scalloped coin, and it's made of aluminium, so it's a bit very light, small scalloped coin from India. There was also a coin from Malaysia, a 50 cent coin from 2005, and I probably would have chucked it back, except if you have a look at it, it's got a slight rotation. So I don't know. I know where it comes from and how much it is, but I don't know what kind of errors they've got, and the slight rotation in this particular coin makes me want to keep it, so that'll go into the collection. But then the other coin that he found, or that I found amongst his noodling, was a not intended for circulation 2017 Trans-Australian Railway Centenary coin, a C mint mark coin 2017 with the $1 on the obverse. Most likely a coin that was printed at the coin press, and for whatever reason, the coin press in Canberra, and for whatever reason got into circulation. But a not intended for circulation coin with a C mint mark is always something that you're going to keep. Anything with C mint marks, B mint marks, S mint marks, P mint marks, anything with a preview mark on it, you should keep, because they're always going to be lower minted than any coin that's intended for circulation. So that's a nice coin, and hopefully I can get a good picture of it, and it will be representative of what's on the screenshot, because that's the whole point. So there you go. I reckon that's a pretty good noodle. I've got 2 NIFC coins, one from the hunt and one just randomly from my brother in a bag of coins. But I'll be back for more noodling in a couple of days, so I'll see you then. Please, if you like what I do, subscribe. Leave me a comment about the coins that you're finding. Are you finding any NIFCs? I've had a good week this week. I'll see you next time. Bye.